Hello, hi, it's me again. Hi. It's October 31st. It's Halloween. Today I am starting a large project and I think it's due in 4 weeks. There's so many surprises with this project. For one, it's a Secret Santa gift, so the person that's going to get it will be surprised. We all drew each other's names at the shop, so we all get nice little surprises, and we're all just doing a gift exchange of a painting. Love that idea. And then I also get to be surprised because I don't know when the party is. I don't know when the deadline is. So obviously it's a holiday-ish party. So sometime in December. Is that December 1st it needs to be done? Because we're having the party on the 2nd? Is it January 1st? I have no idea. So I'm gotta get cracking on that now because it's a surprise. Yeah, so I love the frame that I got. It is a giant, like tall rectangular frame from Value Village, and it is a classic toxic tattoo artist frame size. Normally when, like, this is pretty stereotypical, tattoo artists like to design things kind of vertical, and when you buy their prints, you have to go get a custom frame for it because it's really hard to find frame sizes that fit it, so that can cost a fortune. Luckily I found a frame at Value Village, so I went to the art store today and I bought this giant piece of paper. Just a giant piece of paper that I get to cut up, and hopefully that goes well. That'll also be a surprise whether or not I do a good job with that. So I'm gonna cut it and do this painting on it. So yeah. And here we are jumping right into the start of it. I get my composition set up on my iPad. I usually throw it into an app that kind of creates a rough outline for me and throw it on the light box, get to lining. I'm not too worried about it because we just go into a rough painting. I'm using the Winsor Newton watercolor set that you've seen in my other videos. I like it. I like it. It works for me. I will say that like the watercolor does lift up off the paper pretty easily. So if you're the type of person that wants to lay it down and not worry about it again, I would try other things like maybe the FW acrylics or something like that, because you can wash them out like a watercolor or put them in solid, but once they dry, they're set. Whereas with this Winsor Newton watercolor set, even after I've painted and left it for a couple days and come back, you can just water it and that color will lift right off. So if you're into kind of popping in some subtle highlights after, this definitely is effective for that. You know, when I did all of this video footage and finished the painting and then proceeded to load it up in my iPad into my video editor, I had over an hour's worth of process footage. So it's kind of tough because I'm still trying to figure out how I want the flow of my videos to be and you know how that's all gonna go. And I do really enjoy having the super long videos in the background going, like when I'm going about my day and I find an artist or somebody that's a creator on YouTube, and if they have long form videos, I actually really enjoy having it in the background. Like if they're chatting or if it's just chill music, it's kind of like nice company. So I don't know, I guess I kind of take that into consideration with my videos, where some people really do want to stick along for a long ride. But I found for this one, I don't know, it just felt way too long. And as the first time I edited it, I think I chopped it down to about half an hour. And then I did a second chop and cut where now we're down to 10 minutes or something like that. So I just kind of went around it, and like when I was watching the video, if I started a clip and my brain went, nah, I'm bored, that's when I kind of thought, oh, somebody else might be bored. So that's where I decided to chop the video and restart it again. And that's what I did with every single kind of section of video. As soon as my brain went, nah, I'm bored, I was like, okay, we gotta shorten it. We gotta do some editing. So the next part is me packing up and heading out of town for a little holiday getaway at my mom's house. So today I am packing up all of my paint stuff. I will be heading to my mom's place, which is about an hour north of the city, for a little countryside holiday Christmas time energy. But I do need to obviously pack up all of my paint stuff so I can work on this painting for the next 4 days. I'm nervous to roll it up, I'm not gonna lie. So obviously tripod, I need coffee right now. Dogs need a little bit of food to come out to the countryside with me. I have paints. I just have taken a few of the paintbrushes that I've been using for this. I'm not sure if I'm going to outline this painting, but if I do, I will be using these Micron pigment liners. Yeah, it was fine. Of course I rolled it up and it was fine. I mean, look, it goes into this plastic tube. Of course it was fine. I don't know why I was being stupid about it. But the next clips are a brief dog intermission because it was like a snowy winter wonderland the day that I left to go to my mom's house.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, here we are out in the countryside, out at the winter lake. Now, when I woke up that morning, I thought to myself, you know what? I think I have a sore throat. But I ignored it. I was like, you know what? That ain't gonna be me. I am not gonna be sick on day 1 of my vacation. And by about 3:30 in the afternoon, I turned to my mom and I said, I have another surprise for you. And she was like, she looked excited. Of course, she was like, what's the surprise? And I said, I am sick. And she did not think that it was funny. And then I proceeded to just get sicker and sicker and sicker over like the next 3 days at her place. I mean, I was like during this time in the video where I'm doing this coffee wash and starting to put on a background, like I had a full-blown fever. I was cold sweating. I was like, I was unwell. So yeah, it was the like Christmas holiday painting adventure from hell. It was not fun. Thankfully, I still got the painting done. And what I told everybody at the shop Christmas party was that nobody can ever open this painting. It's sealed behind glass. Future generations should not open it because there's definitely a viral load inside and everybody needs to be very cautious. So yeah, here we are, lining it, fully fevering, fully sicky, but it's looking fresh. I wasn't sure if I was going to line this painting or not, but I'm pretty happy on it. This little detail, you know, I was kind of going like a little neo-trad-y, little Japanese chrysanthemum energy with it, and I thought, why not put an adorable little Japanese proverb on the tag? So allegedly, according to Google, what it says is, even monkeys fall from trees. And I thought that that was lovely because as an artist, it's obviously very easy to have imposter syndrome, think that you're a piece of garbage, want to chop your fingers and hands off every time you paint something. And especially for this project, like I'm giving this to another artist. So I did want to throw up the entire time because I'm giving it to somebody who's very talented and that's kind of stressy. So the message on the tag, although adorable and nice for everybody to kind of read, it's mostly for me. It's just kind of a reminder that like even masters can have moments where they're, you know, not doing their best or whatever it is, that, you know, even monkeys can have a fall from a tree and it's going to be okay. And again, I'm very happy with how this painting turned out. this next part here where I am trying to shove these tabs back into the wooden frame. This was the hardest part about the entire process. I do not know why these were so hard to put back in. I ended up having to get help because you can see I'm just like freaking out and slamming the pliers into the frame. But my boyfriend helped me and it was fine. So then I just did some Windex, got rid of all the fingerprints, and I don't know, that's the process, you guys. I hope you had fun on this little journey of surprises and illnesses and, you know, a kind of sped up painting video. I hope you have a nice day and we'll see you soon. Ta-ta!